Modern cars, eh? They're not just about chrome bumpers and fluffy dice anymore, you know? No, no, no. These days they're practically computers on wheels, packed with more safety features than a well-stocked bomb shelter. But I imagine some of these gizmos and acronyms can be a bit baffling. What does it all mean, you ask? Well, fear not, because in this video we're going to break down some of the key safety systems found in modern cars in a way that even I can understand. First up we have ABS, or anti-lock braking system. Now you might think you're a dab hand at slamming on the brakes, but ABS is here to tell you otherwise. You see, when you brake hard, your wheels can lock up, and that's when you lose control, like a runaway T-trolley. ABS prevents this by rapidly pulsing the brakes, allowing you to steer while stopping. It's like having 1,000 little feet, all dabbing the brakes in perfect harmony. Next, we have EBD, or electronic brake force distribution. Now, this clever system works in tandem with ABS, ensuring that braking force is distributed evenly between all four wheels. Think of it like this. Imagine trying to stop a trolley overloaded with groceries on a steep hill. EBD is like having a helpful assistant who shifts the weight around to keep things balanced and prevent a catastrophic tip-over. Now let's talk about ESC, or electronic stability control. This system is particularly handy when things get a bit hairy, like driving on a slippery road or taking a corner a bit too enthusiastically. You see, ESC can sense when the car is about to lose grip and start skidding. It then steps in like a vigilant driving instructor, gently applying brakes to individual wheels to help you regain control. Chapter 4. Traction control. Taming the wheel spin. Speaking of slippery roads, have you ever put your foot down a little too eagerly, only to be met with the ear-splitting shriek of spinning tires? Well, that's where traction control comes in. This clever system prevents wheel spin by reducing engine power or applying brakes to individual wheels. Think of it as a firm but fair hand on the reins, keeping your car from galloping off into the wilderness. Chapter 5. Airbags, your cushiony companions. Airbags. Those balloon-like saviors that inflate faster than you can say, oh, bother. In the unfortunate event of a crash, airbags act as a cushion between you and the hard bits of the car. It's all thanks to some rather clever sensors that detect a collision and trigger the airbags to deploy in milliseconds. Chapter 6. Lane departure. Warning staying between the lines. Now, we all know how easy it is to let our minds wander while driving, but drifting out of your lane can be rather dangerous. That's where lane departure warning comes in. Using cameras or sensors to monitor lane markings, this system gives you a gentle nudge if you start to stray, like a vigilant co-pilot who's had a bit too much coffee. Chapter 7. Blind spot detection, conquering the unknown. Blind spots, those pesky areas that mirrors just can't seem to reach. Well, fret no more, because blind spot detection is here to help. Using sensors or cameras to keep an eye on those hard-to-see areas, this system alerts you if there's a vehicle lurking in your blind spot just when you need it most. It's like having an extra pair of eyes, but without the awkwardness of asking a stranger to perch on your roof. Chapter 8. Forward collision warning, avoiding the unthinkable. Ever had that heart-stopping moment when the car in front slams on its brakes and you think, oh dear, this isn't going to end well? Well, forward collision warning is designed to prevent such unpleasant experiences. Using sensors or cameras to judge the distance to the vehicle ahead, this system gives you a timely warning if you're approaching too quickly, giving you precious time to react. Chapter 9. Automatic emergency braking, your electronic guardian angel. Now, if forward collision warning is the cautious friend tapping you on the shoulder, then automatic emergency braking is the brave soul who slams on the brakes for you. If the system senses an imminent collision and you haven't reacted, it will take matters into its own hands, or rather, its own braking system, and apply the brakes automatically. It's like having a guardian angel riding shotgun, always ready to avert disaster. Parallel parking, the bane of many a driver's existence. But fear not, because rear-view cameras and parking sensors are here to transform you into a parking virtuoso. The camera provides a clear view of what's behind you, while the sensors chirp louder as you get closer to obstacles, like a flock of helpful robotic birds guiding you into place. Chapter 11. Adaptive cruise control. Cruise control evolves. Cruise control is all well and good, but what happens when the traffic slows down? Well, that's where adaptive cruise control comes in. This intelligent system uses sensors to maintain a safe distance from the car in front, automatically adjusting your speed as needed. It's like having an invisible chauffeur who's particularly good at following the rules of the road. Chapter 12. Pedestrian detection safety for all. Pedestrians, those unpredictable creatures who sometimes seem to materialize out of thin air. It's crucial to be aware of our two-legged road companions, and that's where pedestrian detection comes in. Using sensors or cameras, this system can detect pedestrians and even apply the brakes if needed, helping to prevent accidents and keep everyone safe. Chapter 13. TPMS, keeping your tires in tip-top shape. Last but not least, we have TPMS, or Tire Pressure Monitoring System. Now, you might think you can tell when a tire is low just by looking at it, but TPMS is far more accurate. Sensors in each tire monitor the pressure and alert you if it drops too low, helping you avoid tire damage, blowouts, and those rather embarrassing trips to the garage. Outro: drive safe, drive smart. Well, there you have it, a whirlwind tour of some of the most common safety features found in modern cars. From ABS to TPMS, these systems are designed to work together, providing an extra layer of protection and assistance while you're behind the wheel. Of course, it's important to remember that these systems are not a substitute for careful driving. They're there to assist you, not replace your own judgment and responsibility. So, buckle up, stay alert, and enjoy the open road, knowing that your car has your back.